Okay, I'm here in my room in Cusco. Just arrived Cusco, Peru. Yesterday I had the long flight from Salt Lake City to Atlanta. I had a little bit of a layover in Atlanta, and I was using a rewards ticket. Obviously, you know I travel a lot. And I flew down here using points, which was really nice. Had business class on points. I guess that's one of the benefits of spending your life flying on Delta Airlines. So, flew down to Lima last night after connecting through Atlanta. There's flights out of Atlanta, pretty common from the US, Miami, Houston, Texas, probably LA, and other places, direct into Lima, Peru. And then last night when I got to Lima, it's typical that you fly out from the United States in the evening and land. It's only from Atlanta six and a half hours to Lima. So I landed last night around 12 o'clock at night, 12:30. It was probably 1 a.m. when I came through customs. Right at the airport, directly at the airport, you can use a sky bridge and walk across, or you can just cross the street. And there's a hotel called the Casa del Sol, and the House of the Sun, right? And it's a beautiful hotel, especially for the airport, and especially because you do not even get on a shuttle bus to go there. Reservations, obviously we made in advance, paid for the room in advance. You check in, they give you a card for a welcome drink to the bar. It's open 24 hours if you'd like. So they do have a bar and a restaurant. They even have a spa there if you get laid over during the day. It's an easy check-in. Checked into the hotel around 1:30 a.m. last night, and rooms are just a clean, comfortable, nice hotel room. And then this morning breakfast is included. Walked back across to the airport. I was on LATAM this morning, the domestic airlines, and then connected right on through to Cusco. Just arrived in Cusco. It's about midday today. I would say that for guests coming through, we usually give you an arrival window as to what the best time to fly into Cusco is, because a lot of the times on the arrival day, we start in Cusco, depending on your trip, and then we might do a little bit of sightseeing in Cusco and then make our way to the Sacred Valley. So a lot of times we'll give people a window to arrive, 10 to 12 o'clock, 11 to 1 o'clock, depends. Your adventure specialist will let you know. And then you'll try to hit that arrival window. If you're coming in early, or if you're going to just come in and stay in Cusco for the night, I definitely recommend not getting up super early and leaving the hotel at the Lima airport and flying into Cusco. And the reason is you've already spent your money on the hotel room, so you might as well get some rest there. Get up, have a nice breakfast, say 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock even. Fly from the hotel, that way you can get a checkout. Maybe you could even get a late checkout, but you're at the airport a good hour and a half early, I'd say. Domestically in Peru, there can be long lines. And then when you fly into Cusco, it's only about 15 minutes, 20 minutes max if there's traffic coming from the airport to the hotels that we stay at in Cusco. And that way your room is ready. If people are excited and they fly and they spend the night in the hotel and then they get up and catch a 7 o'clock flight, that breakfast at the hotel, they do start serving at 4 a.m. because it's an airport hotel. But you might as well enjoy the breakfast and then just come to Cusco, land in Cusco. When you get here, your hotel will be ready. If you come too early, the room's not going to be ready yet, and you're going to spend your morning waiting in the lobby for your room to be cleaned and vacated before you can take it. So one other thing to think about when you arrive in Cusco, it's a really cool town, beautiful cobblestone streets and the big cathedrals, and I'm going to go to a festival this afternoon with my local operations manager, Yosef. I'm a little bit early because the group's arriving tomorrow to start our trip. So we'll get ready today, and Cusco is just a really cool ancient Inca town and Peruvian town. There's ancient Inca walls here, and there's also a lot of cobblestone streets, the Plaza de Armas, the main plaza square. It's just really cool, and it's a thriving little town. It's always busy. There always seems to be a parade. Something to think about when you do arrive is we are now at 11,000 feet. Last night I came from Utah, so I live about 5,500 feet. You might live at sea level, and people connect through and you spend the night at sea level because Lima is on the ocean and that's right at sea level, the capital of Peru. And then we land in Cusco and it's 11,000 feet. So this first day, what I want to think about is hydrating. I'm going to drink some water. I'm going to rest and relax for a little bit since I just got here. Then this afternoon, I'm going to get up. I'm going to walk around the plaza. I'm going to go check some things out and get on my feet a little bit to acclimatize. But I'm going to go easy a little bit the first day. And I'm going to really want to think about hydration. So I know that I haven't drank as much water as normal, flying through the airports yesterday, flying overnight last night, and then when I got to the hotel room last night. So make sure that you think about your hydration. Here in Peru, it's okay to wash your hands and take a shower with the tap water, but you cannot drink it. So don't drink the water in Peru. In Cusco, when you arrive, you're going to want to have and drink bottled water only. Make sure that you're hydrating. You're now in Cusco, Peru. It's now 11,000 feet. We're getting excited to start our adventure. I'm waiting for 14 people to show up. Joseph, my local operations guy, he was here waiting at the airport. It's been a couple years since I've seen him because I've had a number of people running trips down here. So it's nice to be back as the owner of Worldwide Trekking to check back in to check out this trip. And I look forward to a really fun time in Cusco. In Peru, we're going to be hiking parts of the Inca Trail on this trip, staying in beautiful lodges along the way, and make our way to the Machu Picchu ruins, the lost city of the Incas here in Peru outside of Aguascalientes. So looking forward to that. We're going to have that all coming up here in the next days as we make our way through these following days in Peru. So looking forward to arriving here. It's nice to be back. I love this place. I love the culture. The people are friendly. The views and the camera and the photo opportunities are amazing. So I'm looking forward to making some videos, taking some photos, and having a good time here in Cusco, Peru along the way.